Good morning, it's Aneta here from Aneta I Yoga and Wellness. And it's Saturday 28th of March. I wanted to come in and check in with you all, share a little practice, more like a focus that you can use to help you feel grounded. So this morning I woke up feeling very anxious. I came downstairs, I had a cup of tea, I sat down and I couldn't find a comfortable space to do my focusing practice, to check in with myself. And what I found myself doing was, before I knew, I would be up on my feet trying to do something. And I had a shower, I got ready and I sat down, but that anxious feeling stayed with me. And when you feel like this, when you feel anxious, when you're feeling a lot of restless, anxious energy within you, there is no way you can, or rather I should say, it's very difficult to shift it through the level of your mind. Because your mind is busy trying to work out what to do. Your nervous system is in overactivation. Your breathing is high. And this is what was happening with me. My breathing was very high. My energy, I had so much anxious energy. I felt I needed to do something. But there were too many things that I was thinking that I need to do. And so in this moment when you're feeling like this, your body is your gateway to the present moment. It's not your mind. It's much more difficult in that moment to do it through the mind. It's even difficult to do it through the breath. But bringing your awareness within your body and really noticing what's happening, how it feels, how exactly does it feel in your body, can give you a lot of insight, a lot of wisdom to what's going on for you. So when I shifted my awareness within my body, I acknowledged that restless energy. This, I need to do something. There are so many things that I need to do. I saw a picture, in my mind of being in the middle of the room and reaching out to many different things, but actually being really using a lot of energy, but not getting anywhere. All I was doing was shifting my focus from one side to the other, trying to reach and grab things, but not really doing anything. And then once I acknowledged that, I realized, God, how exhausting that feels. I felt absolutely, oh my God, I'm using so much energy. Like that. Trying to grab things, trying to deal with things, but I'm trying to do it with lots of different things at the same time. And from that acknowledgement, there was a little shift in the way that I was. I noticed the heaviness in my shoulders. I noticed the clenching in my belly. I noticed the heaviness, the heavy weight in my chest. And I acknowledged how exhausted I feel in this moment from all this trying to do all these things, but actually not doing anything. From this breathing up high, from this restless, anxious energy. And then there was a little shift in my body. I simply took a deep breath and breathed out. That simple acknowledgement. This is how I feel. This is what's going on for me in this moment. Created a little shift, a feeling of settling down, a feeling of, this is how I feel. And no wonder I feel like that. No wonder. There is a part within me that is trying to do all these things at the same time. And no wonder I feel so anxious, so restless, so exhausted with using so much energy but actually not doing anything. No wonder. And what that process did, this acknowledgement, acceptance, creating space, was it created a shift into this compassionate way of being with this part of me that is feeling really anxious, really restless, really worried, trying to do all this stuff. And it meant that that part could relax a little bit, could release this anxious trying to let me know how worried it is. And it meant I arrived within my body. It felt like I just arrived within my body and felt the sensation of contact with the sofa underneath me, that support underneath me. Arrived in my belly, arrived within my breath. A sense of relief, the sense of embodied presence, compassionate presence in this moment. And then my mind calmed down a little bit as well. My breathing has settled down. A sense of relief. And so this is how the process works, of just allowing yourself to acknowledge with compassion, with kindness how you feel, and arriving back from this anxious feeling up here to really being within the body, to really acknowledging in compassionate way, in kind way. And so curiosity can really help us. Curiosity about what's going on here. What's really going on? All those different sensations, those felt senses within. Felt senses meaning meaningful body sensations, where there is a sensation like heaviness in the chest, or heaviness in the shoulders, or tightening in the belly, but there is emotional quality. There is something that is initially extremely vague, something it's like that just feels like something is going on but not sure what, into this kind of, okay, what's going on here? I can feel that now. Yes, there is a emotion connected with it. There is a mental picture connected with it. There is a image or phrase that comes with it. And so the more you practice something like that, the more you turn your awareness within your body to those felt senses within, the more you start building the inner relationship and an inner sense of safety, inner sense of self-trust. Because I trust those feelings, I trust those emotions, those felt senses that come up. I don't trust somebody else telling me that I should be feeling something, or I should be doing something, or I trust what's going on within me a bit more. Because underneath that anxious feeling, there was something else. Something, okay, this is what I need to focus on right now. That's what's needed. Not from a state of fear, but from this grounded, embodied way of really building the inner relationship and creating an inner sense of safety. So I'd like to invite you to practice that. Practice being with yourself in a compassionate and holding the whole of your experience within that compassionate presence. Listen to this video. I posted also the practice sheet working with focusing with difficult emotions. The more you do that, the more you arrive within your body, the more you create inner sense of safety. Slowly, step by step, each time you do that, the more it becomes just something that you do, that is natural, familiar, and normal. So I wish you a really good Saturday. I will be taking time out tomorrow and creating an inner retreat for myself in the morning, just being with myself, being a little bit more with those with what's going on for me and how I can support you further through the next week. Because somebody posted, quite interestingly, somebody posted about the Lent of Perpetual Sunday, and I haven't had a day off yet. And that's been going on for weeks because I've been supporting my community. I've been still working. I've been, not much has changed in my routine because I've done a lot of online work with my clients and a lot of behind the scenes work when I work from home. So tomorrow is my inner retreat day, and I will be seeing you again on Monday. Take care of yourselves, stay safe, and I wish you well.